Bella Hadid was at the Cannes Film Festival 2025 and is captured in this video interacting with a fan. They're comparing tattoos. I believe that this fan is asking Bella Hadid to draw something so that he can get it as a tattoo. The focus of the video, though, is that Bella Hadid is putting on a fake accent, and this is a trend for her. Almost everything about Bella Hadid is fake. Her face is fake. She was surgically changed to look like the former supermodel Carla Bruni. And actually, she got a nose job when she was only 14 years old, which sounds like child abuse. But she seems to lack a personal identity because every time she goes to Europe, she pretends that she has a French accent. It's the most bizarre thing. It's like worse than Hilaria Baldwin. Mm-hmm. I mean, at least Hilaria is really committing to the bit. Yeah. But Bella Hadid switches back and forth all the time. I mean,
this might just be some people, their accent changes when they travel. Like, they get heavily influenced by people who...
I find that hard to believe that it's just totally unconscious for her. But if it is, that's just proof she has no real identity of her own. For context, Bella Hadid is American, was raised in American. She is Californian. She is not European at all. This is just something she does from time to time. When she's in Europe, she pretends that she's a European supermodel. Thank you! We'll show it in a second. First crisis party of the week is always the best.
Okay. All right. Actually, I think the second crisis party of the week is the best. We should get that soon.
Right. I changed my mind.
Okay.
The second one. Here's the video.
Here we go.
I hope you love it.
Yeah.
And don't ever forget this.
What's happening?
It didn't like her accent.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being. Thank you.
It's scary with me too, but...
Okay, I'm gonna take some pictures. Thank you so much. You are...
Honestly, it's so funny. We were talking about getting tattoos in the next couple of days while I'm working. And it reminded me of my grandmother, and I was going to get I love you in her handwriting. You just re-inspired me now, so I'm going to do that because of you.
I can't tell.
So I'm going to do that because of you.
Okay. I mean, I guess I don't have a baseline for her regular voice, so she just sounds normal to me.
New tattoo, just remember, it was you. And we kind of have the same eyes too. You have the yellow on the inside. Are you?
We kind of have the same eyes too.
Okay. I mean, aren't the French known for being overly confident? I suppose a model would be overly confident.
And the butterfly? Oh, stop it. And the rose. Oh my God, I love. Wait, should
That's crazy.
Okay, that right there was crazy work.
You are American.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
All
and you're
right.
going to hear an example where she speaks in her real accent. In this next one, this is the most infamous example of her switching up her accent. You'll see her fake French accent and then how her real voice sounds.
Everyone is the best, and this collection was to die for, no? We're celebrating Pride. It was the best show of all time. I don't mind dirty sneakers, but they better be fresh. Homeboy.
No?
Simon is the best, no? To die for, no?
Get it.
Okay.
The homeboy could like get it clip is how Bella Hadid actually talks.
Okay.
When she's not saying, Simon is the best, no? This collection is to die for, no? The best show of all time, no?
Cyrus in the chat says she's not faking accent. You're reaching. No, there was some words in there that American dialect just does no.
The best? I don't think that's ever come out of my mouth. This next one is another example.
Saying no with a question mark is not something an American ever does.
This is Bella in Paris versus Bella in LA.
Okay.
It was amazing, beautiful. Damn that. The wedding dress. I think I might have to steal this one, but and I don't mind dirty sneakers, but they better be fresh. Okay. No. Oh my gosh, it was amazing, beautiful. Damn that. The wedding dress. I think I might have to steal this one, but and I don't.
Okay, I think she's being subtly influenced by what's going on around her.
Okay.
I feel like it would be more over the top if it was being put on. on purpose.
I think there's an excuse for that when you're like a child. You can adopt an accent from living abroad, but when you've lived your entire life and some of your adult life in America and you suddenly have a French accent when you're in Paris,
I mean, how much of her life does she
putting it
spend
on.
in Europe? Like, I'm guessing, like, being a model, she probably spends a lot of time in Europe.
Nowadays, sure, but she's American through and through. However, she is of Palestinian heritage, and in this interview, they ask her to give an Arabic phrase.
Okay.
She did a terrible job.
Hearing the language, I love hearing Arabic.
I want you to say something in Arabic for our Arab fans.
Yalla, habibi. Yalla, habibi.
Hi, Anna. اسمي جيجي حديد.
Okay.
Be here. I love
Yalla,
hearing the language.
habibi.
I love hearing Arabic.
I want you to say something.
All right.
Yeah, it's not giving what it's supposed to give.
No, I mean, you know.
Maybe I'm just being a hater,
I think
but
I was going to say, Mary, be hating today.
that's just who I am.
It's in your bones. That's
fine. I'm
That's
not
fine.
ashamed of it. This
That's
is who I
okay.
am. And you know, I love Lana Del Rey. I will reiterate, I am a fan of Lana Del Rey, but she does the same thing where, you know, as a New Yorker, she suddenly has a Southern accent in her middle age.
I mean, you know it's not gonna come on time, right? Like, should I even tell you that the name changed again? Should I tell you that now? While you're so happy that you even have a song? Yeah, maybe I'll wait. But, I mean, you...
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll wait.
Okay, I heard it a little bit at the end there.
You're a New Yorker. Stop. You married a guy from Louisiana in your late 30s. You don't suddenly wake up one day and have a Southern accent. That's not real.
Like you're kind of being a hater today.
Okay. I grew up in Maryland and then moved to North Carolina. I did not adopt a Southern accent when I moved to North Carolina.
Okay.
I don't believe that. And I was very young when that happened.
Okay.
So I don't believe it's possible to suddenly wake up and have a brand new dialect in your 30s. Sorry. If that makes me a hater, fine.
Look, I'm from Minnesota. The last thing I would ever wish on somebody is that they come out sounding like what we do after visiting.
I guess the through line here is that
Bag.
they are celebrities, and celebrities are kind of just personality sponges. They'll just kind of be whoever they believe people want them to be and embody whatever persona will sell.
Mimicry.
Yeah, like that's to be expected from these types. But I don't think you would just move to a new region of the United States in your 30s after growing up in New York and you just suddenly have a Louisiana, like, Cajun accent. No.
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
Yeah. I think you're being a little bit of a hater today, and that's okay.
Fine.
That's okay.
Maybe it's just Hater Monday.
we can make that a segment.
That wouldn't make sense, though, because for me, it's hater every day.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, I don't think my voice or my tone has changed. I don't hear it in my dad, but Olivia says that my brother sounds much more Midwestern than I do. But I don't know what the cause of that would be. Also, it feels like accents are kind of disappearing anyways because of the internet.
True.
Right? Everyone will sound vaguely Californian as more and more people follow influencers from coastal cities. They're going to end up just sounding like them.
Yeah. We talked about the school children in the UK who are watching all of these YouTubers from America, and they're starting to not only use American slang, but lose their own accents.
Yeah, like they're just going to all sound like Kai Cenat.
I hate it.
It's, it's what it is. In the chat, Jesse Saxon says, mimicry is necessary for survival. Yeah, you could actually say that about the celebrities, because being able to mimic the people they want to sell to, or mimic the people who are also in their sphere so that they can stay relevant would be very, very important to their line of work.
We have a 20 from Jake Ramirez. Mary do be hating, but I agree with her on this. Like, please stop using fake accents. It's so cringe. Yeah, I feel like if we can call out Hilaria Baldwin for pretending to be Spanish, then we can just as easily call out Bella Hadid for pretending to be French.
And it's fair to point out, given the fact that the examples Mary is sharing with us today are from people who also clocked it and made videos about it. So
I'm
it's
not
not
the
like
only one.
it's not like Mary just woke up Monday and chose violence. Other people have leaned into this and are very clearly also pointing it out.
Yeah, and this is a long-running trend with Bella Hadid in particular. Like, I did not notice this for the first time. It's even people who are her fans that notice her doing it.
Actors, a lot of times, they have to get rid of their accents. So Jeffrey Donovan spoke, that it took 20 years of acting to get rid of his Boston accent when he would make movies and television shows. And sometimes if the scene required enough like high octane, you're up, you're moving around, it would sneak through. So there was quite a few scenes in Burn Notice where you would hear Michael Weston suddenly sound like he had a Boston accent.
I just sent you a very recent example of Robert Pattinson. They say he refused to get a dialect coach for his performance in The Devil All the Time and crafted his high-pitched southern drawl on his own. He hid his accent until day one of filming.
Blaspheming the Lord in your mind and in your heart for some wrong done to you by another person.
This is literally
Kinda
how
hate it.
Lana Del Rey sounds to me in her car.
I kind of hate it.
But at least you could say he's doing this for a job, for a role.
Yep.
He's not just walking around in his daily life method acting as a Southern Baptist.
Also,
that would be cringe.
everyone knows my favorite genre of television is anything Canadian, and I love it. It's like they choose to say the word sorry a lot because they can finally say it in their own accent. Like they don't have to fake
They can just
another
own it.
accent. They can just be Canadian and say, I'm sorry.
Just unashamedly
Like-
be the frostbacks that they are.
Or my other favorite was like if you go back and you watch old episodes of the X-Files and you see all of all of these sheriffs of Midwestern cities having just the most Canadian accent you've ever heard in your entire life, because dialect coaches probably just weren't a thing as much back in the 90s
Yeah,
on
look,
TV.
it's impressive when actors do it and they are required to develop different dialects for a role. But you don't need to do that in your day-to-day life.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.